Warning, this is just a fanfic story. Today, you're going to hear a story about Zelena from once upon a time being pregnant in an asylum. So enjoy. Zelena sat alone in the dim asylum cell, the walls closing in on her like the past she could never escape. She traced lazy circles over her swollen belly, whispering lullabies to the unborn child inside her. It was the only comfort she had left. A sudden chill swept through the room, and the dim light flickered. Zelena's breath hitched. She knew this magic well. "Hello, Zelena," came a voice, smooth as silk but laced with menace. Emma Swan, the Dark One, materialized before her. Her golden curls glowed under the sickly asylum lights, but her eyes were black pits of darkness. Zelena scoffed, leaning back against the cot. "Come to gloat, dearie? Or do you need another favor?" Emma smirked, holding up a greasy paper bag. "I brought onion rings." Zelena's stomach growled. She hated how Emma always knew her weaknesses. "And what's the catch?" Zelena asked, crossing her arms. Emma's smile widened. "Kill someone for me, and they're yours." Zelena's lips curled. "You always know how to tempt a girl." She took the bag without hesitation. The deal was struck. The blood on Zelena's hands was still warm when she returned to the asylum. The job had been easy, too easy. As she sat on her cot, she reached for a tattered book and began reading softly to her unborn child. "This is our story, my little one," she whispered, rubbing her belly. "And soon, the world will fear you as they fear me." A sudden, violent pain tore through her abdomen. She gasped, clutching her stomach as it twisted and convulsed beneath her hands. The skin stretched taut, the veins pulsing with an unnatural glow. Zelena screamed. The asylum staff rushed in, their faces stricken with horror as she was wheeled into the hospital. The pain grew unbearable, each contraction like a dagger through her spine. And then, a wet, sickening rip. Her stomach burst open in a spray of crimson. The doctors recoiled in terror as a small, writhing figure emerged from the ruin of her body. A baby. Its skin was green. Its tiny fingers twitched with latent power. Regina, Zelena's sister, receives a phone call of the doctor, and she was horrified by the news. She rushes to the hospital, but it was too late. Zelena gasped, her vision blurring as blood pooled beneath her. She reached out weakly, but her strength had left her. With one last shuddering breath, she was gone. Regina stood frozen in the doorway, eyes wide, hands trembling. "No," she whispered, unable to process the horror before her. "But Emma?" Emma grinned because she gave Zelena a new version of herself. The next wicked witch had arrived.